The month of 300 has been a blast. We've given away over 200 Audible download codes, a free 1-year membership to Audible, a free pair of Apple AirPod Pros, and today, Jocelyn Germain just won every single audiobook in the Irish Winter series in the company of snipers, recorded and future releases. We're now ready to enter week number 4, our final week in the month of 300. Nobody is more excited and more relieved than our very own Denise Black. Denise deserves a virtual hug from every one of us. And maybe some free therapy sessions to cure her from bolting upright in bed at 3 a.m. screaming,
"Congratulations, you just won a free download."
"Babe, what the hell?"
"Go back to sleep, honey."
So thank you so much to Denise Black. Now, without further ado, here is the next and final grand prize in the month of 300. Round-trip air within the contiguous U.S., sorry Tanzania, hotel accommodations, and your very own V.I.P. all-inclusive pass to A.L.U.R.E. Audiobook Con in Chicago, Illinois. We'll fly you to the Windy City, put you up at the Palmer House Hotel, where you'll find your VIP tickets to A.L.U.R.E, presented by Pink Flamingo Productions, Dragonfly Inc. Publishing, and Audiobook Obsession. Plus, tickets to the Fire and Ice Ball on Saturday night and Prohibition Friday night. All that this week, the final week of the month of 300. To enter, like and share Troy Duran audiobooks on Facebook and Instagram, at Troy Duran on Twitter, and enter on the giveaways page at TroyDuranAudiobooks.com. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Can you hear me now? Cindy, can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Let's see. Tammy, let's see if you guys comment in the things that you can hear me. Anybody? Oh, now we can hear. Okay, so Karen says we can hear. Cindy, however, is frozen in time on my screen, so we're not, well, we're only seeing one snapshot of Cindy and Bone Man. If you're a friend of Cindy's, you know that Bone Man has been our friend since like the beginning of September, and Bone Man has played prominently in many LOLs for me for the for the last month or so. So Cindy, if you can get back in, come on in, and I'll be happy to add you back in, and we'll see. Annette says, "Hi, I fear you." No need to fear me. It's okay. I don't bite much. Therese says, "Bone Daddy," big heart emoticon. Cindy says, okay. So Betty says, hello, hearing you loud and clear. Betty, it's great to see you today. Let's see. So Cindy says 1 sec, so she'll be with us. Tammy Boccheo. Tammy and I had a little FaceTime episode yesterday, and she informed me that I've been mispronouncing her name. for the past forever. I was calling her Tammy Bolcayo, and she's been so patient with me. And so finally, she just said, "Hey, I just thought I would let you know that my name is pronounced Tammy Bolcayo." So, so that's so. Karen says we need to take two so I can repeat my opening again. Yeah, you don't do that. You know what? I should have done that opening so that it would be like now we're going to announce the grand prize winner. So Julie, nice to see you. It's good to have you here. Amanda says hello. It's good to see you, Amanda. And let's see. Cherie says hello. She can hear us now. That's there. You can hear me now because I had the wrong setting on my microphone. But we got that going. Let's see who else did. We got a lot of comments going on here, so we need to catch up with the comments. Kat, hi Kat, how are you with your lovely blue hair? You look awesome. Um, oh yeah, Karen says hi Tammy Bolkeo. I remembered. That's right. So I remember when we did when I saw on the post saying, "Hey, it's tonight." Um, Tammy says, "I'll be there," and then Karen says, "Okay, remind me so I don't miss it." And Tammy said, "Hey, you're on your own. I'll do my best." But so Karen, I'm glad that you were able to remember what time our Facebook Live was. There she is, Cindy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I don't know if I'll feed back to you or not, but
I don't
we'll
know.
try. Okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
What's
good.
what's up with Bone Man?
He's chilling. Do you see his readers? He's
Yeah, I
actually
see.
on.
He's kicking
Oh,
back, reading something good.
um, listening. I read.
Yeah,
That's I read too. I do it all. I'm
yeah,
equal opportunity listener, reader, book person all around.
yeah.
But
What do you do? You read more or listen more?
listen,
Do
listen.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I read like sucking in my tub and
Ah,
chilling out just before bed. I'll read, but
hmm.
it just kind of relaxes me to read. But
Calms you down.
you know,
Yeah,
yeah, but during the day it's constant listening.
yeah,
Even has to put up with it,
yeah,
as well as the husband.
yeah. Does he ever listen to audiobooks?
No, not at all. As a matter of
No.
fact, he might say something to me or something. I won't even hear it because I've either got headphones in or
Yeah.
and the other night, um he well actually the other day I just woke up from a nap and I
Yeah.
was kind of laying in bed and I was waking up and I turned my audiobook on and the air conditioner was
Hmm.
and I never heard him come through the front door and
Oh.
walk through the house and he says I stomped through the house so you could hear me come because I hate being scared
Yeah.
and he come around the corner in our room and he goes, "Baby," and I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "What the
you,
hell are you doing to me?"
you and Bone Man were like
Oh yeah, well,
shaking in your boots.
he sees him in his spot all the time. He's
Yeah.
taken over.
Oh, that's funny. Bone Man is funny. So
He's great.
you I think the funniest one that I've seen was him on the slide, and then Bone Man doing he had his hand in the big pot, saying
Yeah,
he said something like, "Hey, would you like to try some bone broth?"
yeah.
And and then the one where you had him on the couch, laying on the couch, saying, "Paint me like one of your French girls." I
What
I thought that was funny.
is Halloween's like my all-time favorite holiday. The reason why, and I learned this from this little old lady that and my favorite book would be hmm, Priest, Sierra Simone. Sorry, Troy.
That's okay. That's okay.
But um
I get it.
we I met this little old lady at an estate sale and
Hmm.
I love vintage Halloween. I got a lot of vintage Halloween stuff, like from the 70s, like Evil Knievel masks and all the
Oh,
stuff
really? Wow, that's cool.
that you had to breathe through, with the little
Yeah.
bowl.
Man, wouldn't it be cool to I had no idea that those old masks would be so cool because
Well,
I had a Casper mask, I had an Evil Knievel mask, I had an Evil Knievel helmet
yeah,
um, when I was a kid and on my riding my little mini bike.
they're really expensive because they were kids' toys, and kids' toys never really last, especially that
Yeah.
plastic cheap stuff. Uh,
Oh man, you know what? I'm still pissed off at my brother. So I got for my birthday. My brother did a couple of anyway. He so I got for my birthday a GI Joe, and he was like the coolest GI Joe ever. And my brother set him on fire and threw him off our fort. And then another cool thing that I got was the Evil Knievel motorcycle, and it was like one of those ones where you put them in the thing, and then you wind up the. I'm like it looks like I'm doing disgusting dirty things. Where you'd wind up the thing, and when you stopped winding it, he would like shoot out, and you could make him do wheelies and go over jumps and all that kind of stuff. So he was like my pride and joy. And then my brother got a hold of him, and he doused him in lighter fluid, lit him on fire, and like shot him down the road and got him run over by a car.
really into fire, huh?
He was an ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, he still is an ass,
I
but
have.
yeah, but that's big brothers, I guess. So.
Mine are all little, but yeah. So this old woman just kind of told me one day. She was like, when she had a bunch of these things for sale, and we had bought them, and I'm talking. This woman was in her 80s, and she's like, I just love all this Halloween stuff. She says, it's the best holiday, and I said,
Hmm.
yeah. She said, because you don't have to feed anyone. You
Hmm.
don't have to buy gifts. You don't have
Yeah,
to worry about who made the potato salad. You don't have to worry about where they're going to sleep.
yeah.
It's just easy. You just give candy to kids, and they go off on their merry way.
You
You
just don't
can
want to run out of candy.
true, and I never
Yeah.
have. But I mean, I love.
That happened to us one time. We ran out of candy, and so I jetted off to the store to get more candy, and my stepdad was there. And when I got back, he's handing out 20s to like these kids. They're like, "This is the best house ever." But yeah, that you don't want to run out of candy because then you have to
Yeah,
start giving out like really valuable things.
yeah,
So
yeah.
so
Somewhere
that's another one that Tammy just pointed out was Mr. Bone or the Bone Man doing the nude sunbathing.
that was yesterday. My daughter
Hmm.
lives on a creek in the middle of the woods, nowhere.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, day after tomorrow there'll be another creek photo of him. But
Yeah.
I mean, people are really enjoying this guy. And
Hmm.
the day we got him, my husband and I went to this little Halloween store or whatever, and they had him, and they were all crunched up, like they're zip tied up, their
Oh
legs
yeah.
all shoved up their chest and stuff. And so we
Hmm.
walked in, and I kind of tossed him on the bed, and didn't realize that he landed in my husband's spot.
Hmm.
I laid down to take a nap, and I threw a blanket over me, and didn't realize that it covered the skeleton too. And so when he walked into the room,
Yeah.
he was kind of laying in his spot, and he's like, "What? What the hell's
What the
going on?"
hell?
Yeah, and I never wake up in a good mood, so I was like
Yeah.
really bitchy, and I was like, I'm
You oh you're not a good waker upper.
no, not
No.
not in the mornings. I'm fine, but at night no, or in the day no. But I told him
Hmm.
I'm done preparing
Yeah.
and getting.
The bone man looks up and says, "Hey man, you snooze, you lose.
That's it. That's it.
Sorry, brother, you missed your chance."
And he goes everywhere with me. He's buckled into the front seat of my car.
Yeah.
He goes.
Margie Rollins says, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. So let me tell you about Margie. Uh, Margie, at this very moment in time, is getting a tattoo. And yeah, and it's not just like any tattoo. It's a really cool one. And I told her, hey, if you want to sign on in and we'll hang out. But I'm guessing that at this moment in time, she's in a lot of pain. So I appreciate that she's making comments either way. So the
I could,
best of luck to Margie.
yeah. Do
So
you have tattoos?
do I have tattoos?
Yeah.
I only have a couple of tattoos. I've got one. I have one actually. So from your neighborhood. This is for my wife. Um, she she used to call me at she would always be able to like she kind of like knew what I was thinking, or she would call me at times that were really weird, and so I would answer the phone. I would say, Gypsy, stop, get out of my head. And so that was kind of my nickname for her. So that's my tattoo for my wife. But I got another one on the back of my neck here, and I got that one in New Orleans when uh, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was drunk, and we were hanging out. But I'll tell you what, this one on my bicep didn't hurt. I've got one on my shoulder that's like an old one, and one that I did like on my own arm when I was bored one time when I was 16 or so. But that one, this guy, I thought he was pissed off at me because it hurt really, really badly. I had to stop and say, dude, are you mad at me? And he goes, no, I just have to make sure that I don't know what the deal was, but I don't know. Maybe he was just laughing at me. Guess who's here? Let me add Margie to the stream. She's look at that. How's that for cool?
Wow.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I'm trying to
Can
figure
you
out
hear me?
how we can. Yeah.
All right. It's actually not too bad right now.
Wow.
We're
Look
about
at that.
2.5 hours in.
That is huge.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad, huh?
Not right now.
No? Was it bad earlier?
There different spots hurt a different amount for sure.
Wow. Well, you have a lot of tattoos, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. What's the most painful place to get a tattoo?
Oh goodness, probably the elbow.
Mm.
So far.
So far?
Yep.
You got so I'm assuming when you did time in prison, you got the spider web on your elbow?
No. No. I do have a couple teardrops though.
Oh, do you really? So
No, I'm kidding.
we'll try to be nice to Margie. We know that she's killed before, and she'll do it again.
Right? I'm not scared. All right, you guys, I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
All right. Well, hey, it looks really cool. What's your tattoo artist's name so we can say
That's
hey.
Russ.
Russ? Hey, buddy.
Yep.
It looks great. Looks really good.
He says it looks great.
Thank you.
All right. You
All right.
go be
Bye, guys.
brave. All right. Talk to you later.
Later.
Wasn't that cool?
That was awesome. Come at me
Man.
with a needle and we'll fight. I did my vaccine, but literally shaking the whole time.
Oh, really?
Me and just
You're
I'm scared of a
you're
whole
not much for needles,
No.
so you wouldn't get a tattoo.
I want one, but I'm
Yeah.
just not. And I mean, I'm even committed to it. It's like this really cool lyric from like a Stone Temple Pilots song. And
Yeah.
oh yes, but I just.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So you know what you want. Do you know where you want it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in a dirty place, so we can't ask you. I could tell by the way you're looking. You're like, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
No, you can ask me anything. There's just no guarantee I'll answer it. That's
Okay.
the secret. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, I've got like some little questions for you. Maybe everybody kind of might want to know some things.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And
for it.
if you don't want to answer them, that's fine too.
All right.
Have you always been so damn funny?
I think I have always been funny, but I don't know. I mean, sometimes I think it comes and goes. Like I can be funny sometimes, and other times not so much. Like I have the kind of sense of humor that maybe it's funny to the right people, but to the wrong people, I have had my ass kicked before because of my sense of humor. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I've always kind of looked at the world differently. So I don't know if that's.
shots. 36 shots in
Whoa, Annette, I wonder if it worked. So yeah, you need to let us know if if those 36 shots to your head worked for migraines. By the way, I do have a cure for migraines that you should know about. But I have Ronnie here. There she is.
Girl.
Oh,
I know
shit.
you are a lot of people's favorites.
Oh God. That's cool.
Do you, hey, do we call you do we call you Ronnie or Roni?
Ronnie.
Ronnie? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I was thinking about it, I thought, wow, you know what? I think I've been calling her Ronnie, like, like Phil Spector Ronnie, but I'm thinking, wow, maybe she's Bobby Brown Roni. So I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
know.
I claimed that when the song came out, but no, my dad is Ronnie. I was supposed to be Ronnie Jr. So Roniel, Ronnie. I'm
Oh,
lazy. Roniel's
really?
too long to type. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Wow. That's good to see you.
Good to see you. I just wanted to pop on to say congratulations and
Oh,
um that
thank you.
you have come such a long way in my infinite 18 months of audiobook listening or 2 years.
Yeah.
But the last book, I just listened to you not too long ago do the two JT Kaisingers with the
Oh, yeah.
Irish, with the
Oh, yeah.
Irish.
Yeah.
And the first one, no lie, you were a little sketchy. It was a little in
Really?
and out. But
Wow.
that second one, baby, you nailed that shit the whole
Wow.
way
Nice. Thank you.
through.
I
I
appreciate
was
that.
so impressed. I said he went somewhere or took a class or did something because he did the damn thing with this one.
Thank you. I don't know. I think that the problem, the thing like with doing accents is that when you like you have to just kind of commit to it and make it a part of what you're doing. If you like start thinking about, oh well, he would, if I was really Irish, I would say it like this.
Right,
It trips you up, and that was probably the problem when I was first doing the Irish accent. I was so worried about whether or not I was doing it right,
right.
but
Well,
so.
you did phenomenal. I was very, very impressed
Thank you. I
for you to
appreciate
show
that.
that much improvement. So,
Jane says, hi, Roniel.
hi. It's
Oh,
funny that
everybody's saying
anybody thinks
hi.
about me.
Tammy
Yeah. Oh,
Bolkeo
good.
says, hey, Roniel. And, oh, yeah, Julie says, hey, Ronnie. So, yeah, everybody's loving you. So I love you know, your reviews on books are funny. I mean, they are like the funniest. And I think everybody does the same thing. Like when they're watching your reviews, they're cracking up when they see them. So,
Yeah. Well, I use
they
them
make
because
you
none of my friends listen to audiobooks. So y'all, all I got is y'all. So I'm
oh,
literally
really?
just talking to y'all
Oh,
because I
I'm
got to get it
sorry
off
for
my
that.
chest.
We'll try. Yeah, we'll try to be funnier, and we'll try to be better company.
No, I just need you to listen. But no,
Yeah.
everybody's always so nice. And I bounce around all the different rooms and all the different
Hmm.
places. But yeah, the reviews are really, especially when books really grab me and I need to get it out.
Hmm.
They're really just me talking to everybody or
Yeah.
anybody who's willing to listen.
Oh, it's nice. Well, you can kind of tell. It's like, I mean, that maybe that's what's so cool about listening to your reviews or watching you do the reviews. I mean, it really does feel like you're just talking to your friends.
Mhm.
So
you
it's
have ruled like TikTok though. I mean, you got that down.
Girl, I so do not. I am old, baby. That is
No,
hard work.
really,
no,
I don't even have
no.
a TikTok account.
Yeah, it is so
'Cause I
hard.
Yeah.
I've been
call it.
trying. I watch the young girls and I try and I've learned I've got two or three things that I can do like more than once. I've looked up on a few things, but I could never repeat them.
Hmm.
But I'm still trying to find because you have limited time. I talk a lot. So trying to say and pick what you want to say in 1 minute and now even 3 minutes,
Hmm.
which, 3 minutes sometimes seems like, okay, nobody's gonna watch this. Let me just keep.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
People are watching them. They love them. We know
You got
what you're
your
doing too. What's
son.
going on in Sacramento? How you liking that place?
I had been loving it, but
Hmm.
now that the seasons for me, my foundation, the seasons are changing, but
Hmm.
it's still hot as shit here.
Yeah,
So it's like
it
90
is.
degrees and
Yeah, it's
I
really
want to
weird.
make
Like,
soup.
Yeah, when everybody else is sweltering, everywhere else in the country, everybody's sweltering. It's beautiful in Northern California, and then,
Hmm.
yeah, but then when it starts cooling down for everybody else, it's like you jacked up to 100 degrees for
Right.
whatever
Yeah.
reason.
It's literally been in the upper 90s, not quite 100, but the upper 90s. And
Hmm.
it's like, today was the first day this morning. Now I did because I loved it this morning. It was like 65 degrees this morning. So I
Hmm.
sat out by the pool and I was wrapped up in a blanket with my coffee. And I was like,
Nice.
oh, I could do this
Hmm. Yeah.
today.
Yeah, you'll
But
get
I'm
used to it.
yeah, I'm getting used to it. I like cleaning the pool. The pool cleaning is like my new getting the leaves out.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
my new comfort. Just so,
man.
something you can see the results. I used to like to iron. Now I like to.
Do you
You
do the
don't have a
chemicals
pool
too? And
boy?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
I
Where's your pool boy? This is a perfect opportunity for you.
yeah, my pool fella,
Hmm.
um, he comes once a week, but
Yeah.
I'm backed up to a lemon and lime tree, and then the other neighbor has another tree that has these little bitty little things, and they fall
Mm-hmm.
all the time into the pool.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the
Oh yeah.
guy
Well,
comes once a week, but
yeah. When I lived in Phoenix, I had a pool, and I just said that's my third kid because he that pool was just like all the time. I was scrubbing off we had what like called black mold on the
hmm
sides of the
hmm
pool, and then I was always working with the chemicals, and then snakes would fall in the pool and get into
oh
the I'd find them in the filter, and then
oh
I don't know what kind of a pool filter you've got, but we had this one with the stuff called diatomaceous earth in the filter, and it
uh-huh
would I had a fly, but anyway, so when I had to clean that thing out, it was disgusting. It was horrible, and it was like this diatomaceous earth is like super fine sand that would like get up in the filter and filter out all the stuff.
oh wow.
But yeah, I thought, what, next time I have a pool, I'm going to be rich, so I could just hire somebody to take care of it. So,
Yeah, I think we had one when we first got married that when we bought that house and we were
mhm,
responsible and that didn't go well because we're not
mhm.
those people.
It's hard
And
to keep up with.
yeah, and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. It was just a hot mess.
Yeah.
And but now it's included in our rent, and
Oh,
so the
nice.
guy just comes, and I'm like, okay, that
Yeah,
works. So I don't have
that's the
to.
way to do it.
I get the leaves off, and I wish I would see something in my pool. I probably would never get
Mhm.
back in there again. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Well, pools are great. I mean, they're really nice, especially when it's 100 degrees outside.
Right. And I
So,
like, because I'm lazy. So I got a couple different floaties. So I'm good to
oh,
go
really?
out and just kind of lay like partly in the water. I'm not getting
Hmm.
all the way in the water, but I'll lay on the floaty and just get a little bit wet.
Oh, you know what I was imagining? That's like really super cute is like you with floaties around your arms. Like that's the image I'm going to choose to stay with.
Yeah, no, I got a unicorn. Yeah, a unicorn. Little Sepio
Hmm.
is a unicorn that I sit
Oh,
in
your
or
little
sit on.
Sebio.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
I heard
he's
there
my
was a
favorite.
guy. Um, Shannon told me that she is a fan of Teddy Hamilton's, and I guess he did a live the other night with
Yesterday.
Aaron Shedlock, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
they
I
were
was there.
Oh, you were there? So yeah,
Uh-huh.
they were talking about this other guy who said that he's like the next Sebio. He's
Yes.
got this amazing voice, and I don't remember what name she said, but there's
Yeah, I
one
need to
guy.
go back and look at it because I said I was trying to go find him, but they were talking too fast, so I didn't get the spelling of his name. But I was like, oh, because Sebio's just about ditched us.
Yeah,
But I'm like, if he's comparable,
yeah.
there's always room at the table. Come on, boo.
Tammy Bolkeo, settle down now. Tammy wants to, Tammy wants to
I hear you, girl.
swim with Sebio. Oh, so the guy's name is Evan Parker. And
Okay,
so
duly noted.
we'll have to listen to that bastard and see how
Right,
good he sounds.
right, duly noted. Okay, baby,
So,
I'm not gonna keep y'all. I know you got
Ronnie,
stuff to
thank
do.
you. It sure is good to see your face.
Good to see you too. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, Cindy. Bye, y'all.
See you later. Okay, Cindy, you said you had other questions for me?
Yeah, just little things.
Okay.
Nothing like over the top, but like, what do you like watching on TV right now?
Um,
Do you binge watch?
so yeah, so I watched we're watching we watch like a bunch of different little things, but so we're watching A Million Little Things, and that's on Hulu. And so we've been watching that for a while. I'm kind of getting I like after a while I get a little fatigued with it, and so we're not watching that. I just finished watching and watched another half of it. I just like started and got about halfway through it again. This show called The Boys. Have you ever heard of it?
I have. I is it the superheroes or
Mm-hmm.
okay? Yeah,
Yeah.
but I haven't gotten into it yet.
It's kind of nuts. I mean, it's cool. Just that, like, it's what if the superheroes were like all of us, and he was, and like all of these, these superheroes are just, they're not as cool as you think, but the show is really 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 well written. So I love it. My wife doesn't. You probably do. You do the same thing, like when you watch a TV show or like a series. Maybe there's like series that you both like, and there's series that you like, and there's series that he likes, and like you'll watch yours on your time, and he watches his on his time.
Mhm.
That's kind of how it is with
And
us.
I can't talk about those things because he doesn't care about those things. And they're
He
like really
doesn't.
series, you know? I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't do Game of Thrones. He didn't do
Oh man, Game of Thrones is awesome.
was it Succession on was that HBO or
Yeah, I don't think I saw that one.
that was really excellent.
Hmm.
But Lucifer he didn't do
Hmm. Yeah, I didn't do Lucifer either,
that
but
was so good. And you have that kind of you could pull off that character, I'm telling you.
really, wow,
Yes,
maybe I should watch it. But
you would
yeah,
definitely.
so basically, what we do is when we do watch TV, we're trying to like wean ourselves off of watching TV as much. But when we do, um, we'll usually like eat dinner and watch a show that we both like, and then after we finish that show that we both like, she'll probably be asleep in the next 20 or 30 minutes or so. So we'll watch something that she lets me pick, and then after she falls asleep, then I'll go to my guilty pleasure, like The Boys or something like that. Like I had we watched Behind Enemy Lines last night, which is a great movie with Luke Wilson,
Yes.
and she liked that. And then I said, you know what, you need to watch something really cool. And so I pulled up Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights, and
Oh my god.
she was asleep like in 5 minutes, and I'm like, "This is the best movie ever." So I watched that, and then she was asleep, and then if like I'm usually like wide awake, and so I'll watch like whatever. Like I watched there's this show on Netflix, I think it's called Love on the Spectrum, and
Uh,
it's oh, have you seen it?
yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty interesting, isn't it?
yes, it really is how they perceive and
Mm-hmm.
how they go about finding their person. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's a show about it profiles different people who are at different spots on the autism spectrum, and their struggles with finding somebody that they can get along with and maybe date, or maybe somebody to fall in love with. And it's pretty cool, pretty cool show. It's endearing, I should say.
Very much so.
So
Um, okay. I know everybody's in here and I want to say hello to them, but I have one last question and then I'm just going to kind of let you do your thing and I'm going to watch.
okay, all
Okay.
right.
Your first romance novels, I think, were the Rancher series,
Mm-hmm.
Kellyanne Morgan.
Kellyanne Morgan, yeah.
Yeah, and that was in, I did my research, 2013.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've been doing this for a good time now.
Yeah.
What and like I said, you can answer, you don't have to, but I do
Mhm.
have questions here.
Okay.
What did you learn? Because I know you and Sheila have been married for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. Wow,
Okay,
you're
so
you're on top of it,
I like
Cindy. You do your research.
I do. If I'm going to ask you questions, I'm really going to ask you questions. Um, so you had a space there, where you were out there dating and stuff like that. And I've got some friends, that are single and stuff like that, and we're just really struggling through it. And especially now with the pandemic going on. But
Yeah.
what did you learn from narrating audiobooks that helped you nab such a catch?
Oh wow.
Come on.
Let me think about that. That's a good question. I don't know. I think she kind of. I don't know. I think I got her in spite of myself. Like I I was pretty much like as I was dating, like I was. I mean, I could. It was just kind of like it was fun. Like you could go spend time with a girl, and go to a show or go to a winery or do something something fun, and it was really it was nice. It was nice to hang out with somebody, but not it wasn't necessarily like oh, I've just got to be with this person. And then I met Sheila, and we actually so I had been dating, um, a bit, and there was one girl that I had been planning on getting together with, but meanwhile, Sheila and I had been talking, and I had to. At a certain point in time, I realized that I really liked Sheila a lot, and I really wanted to meet her in person. But the uh, the woman that I was talking to, I had a date scheduled with her for like this Friday. And I just had to tell Sheila, I said, look, I've got a date with this other person and I don't want to break it because I think that wouldn't be cool. And so I'm going to go on this date. And, but so when, like the next day, this girl called me up and she said, "Hey, listen, I'm not going to be able to make it on Friday night. You want to get together sometime next week?" And I said, "Well, you know what? Since you're giving me the opportunity, the opening here, I met somebody that I really like, and so I'm going to go ahead and just bow out." And so I met Sheila, and I was kind of like I feel like I was the biggest doofus when I was with her. Like all I wanted to do was be around her and talk. She would, if she would have said, eat that mud pie, then I would have eaten the mud pie. So I guess I didn't learn much at all. I was a happy chump when I was around her.
So how often does she just completely just kick you out of the bed whenever you come in with some kind of smooth line from an audiobook? Oh, that could not work.
She doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't really. She doesn't fall for my lines.
And
Yeah, I have to. I have to come up with. I have to try to use comedy on her.
yeah,
That's the.
that works every time.
That's how I sneak into bed. So I try to say something funny.
Every time.
So or I'll do something really stupid.
Congratulations on your 300.
Thank you, Cindy. I
That
appreciate that.
it's been so enjoyable for me to watch everything going on, to see the videos that you're putting out there, and
Mm.
everything that everybody's saying is 100% from their hearts. You really work hard, and we really enjoy
Oh, thank you.
you. And I'm just excited for you. This is
Oh,
cool.
thank you. I appreciate
So,
that, Cindy. You really are. You know what? That's really sweet. Honestly, I feel really lucky that, I mean, I get to do this for a living, and it's a blast. I mean, reading. I've always loved to read, and then I got to start reading out loud for a living, and it's fun. I mean, I can't think of anything that I would rather do, but
it's been
but it.
completely enjoyable.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And this is what makes it so much more fun is that like I get to hang out with you and just talk about audiobooks and Bone Man and all the all the fun things that we enjoy about audiobooks. So it's
Definitely. I mean, between you and Karen Hoffman, because Booktastic Book Club, shout out,
mm,
is like
yeah,
my go-to. I love that place. I love the people in there. Her and Charlie,
yeah.
fantastic. And
Karen is really cool.
Ronnie and Cookie and Val and everybody
Hmm.
have just.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. I'm thinking I am definitely going to try and go to Allure just because.
really nice.
Yeah, but I don't have anybody to go with. So it would be me by myself, and I'm kind of like,
Hmm.
I don't know if I want to. And then
Oh, okay.
my daughter, the one that's getting married, she's like, "Oh, mom, I'll go," because she'll listen to the trash books with me, and
Oh
some of
yeah,
them are not mine.
nice.
The youngest one, she's like, "Ew, mom, no." But the
Yeah.
oldest is like, "Yeah, mama, give me that nasty stuff. Go ahead, send
Oh,
it on."
great.
And so I told her, I said, "Yeah, they're giving away, this trip to Allure, book convention and everything, And I said, but I'm thinking I'm gonna maybe." And she goes, "So, you know, my little sister got the trip to Disney World coming in January. She and I are going,
Mhm.
and she's getting married in 2 more weeks. And she goes,
Wow.
can I have this trip?" And I'm like, "You just got a wedding." So
Hmm.
we'll talk about it. She's really pushing me for going to the Allure thing. But
That'd be a great party, wouldn't it? And that
yeah,
Palmer House, I mean, that's a nice hotel.
I've never been to Chicago, so this is just.
The Windy City, so it's going to be September. It's not too cold in September. You wait until October and November, then it starts getting really cold because the wind comes off the lake and really is chilly. But still, I mean, it's really nice in September. It's about as nice as you can imagine it being. So,
We had 2 days here in South Mississippi
mhm.
that dipped down in the evening into the 50s, and it was like hallelujah.
Oh
The
yeah,
it just, I mean,
everybody's throwing on their scarves and their sweatshirts
oh,
and
not me, but yeah, the
yeah,
other, definitely they were making chili and gumbo, and
yeah.
it's like they just go crazy for it. And me, I'm like out there with shorts on going, yes, just breathe in, boy, because the
Yeah,
heat is oppressive. The humidity is just ridiculous. But we we suffer miserable
you
summer
do.
to
Yeah.
November, and then
Hmm.
we have maybe a 2 week period where it's nice and cool, and then
Hmm.
hot again really quick.
Yeah.
So
It'll be nice. It would be a great it'd be a great trip. I think you would enjoy it. It'd be about this time next year, so just check the weather now in
yeah,
Chicago, see what it's like, and that's what it's going to be like next year. And I think we'll have a great time. It'll be really cool. And there's going to be so many people that we all just kind of know, from these lives and from like hanging out in different groups. So I think we'd have a really good time. So
I agree. So I'm not too worried about going by myself,
yeah.
because I know that I'll know people there. But
Well, think about it. Yeah, I mean, there might be somebody that you can meet on the way. Karen lives out. She lives in my neighborhood.
I
You could come up and pick her up on the way, and you guys could party on the way up there and
oh,
get in
I'll fly
trouble.
and
Oh,
drink.
you'll fly. Yeah,
Yes, and drink. I'll
yeah,
fly.
flying and drinking. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's about a little over an hour trip for you.
Yeah,
So.
it won't be bad at all.
All right, Cindy. So now that we're on the subject of Allure, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about this grand prize that we're going to be giving away. So, all right, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and thanks for letting the Bone Man hang out with us too.
You bet.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Ciao. Okay, so here we are. We've given away so far. Let me go find our thing. So, our first giveaway was the no the our what was our first give yeah it was the first giveaway was the 1 year membership to Audible, and the winner of that was Mary Bell. She won the 1 year subscription to Audible. So that was pretty sweet. Week number 2 was our AirPods that we gave away to Cookie McJingles. Week number 3, we gave away the entire library catalog of past and future of the Irish Winters in the Company of Snipers series, and Jocelyn Germain won that one. So now we're up to week number 4. And again, I want to thank everybody who's participated in this, and I love that everybody's so supportive of all the winners, and it makes me really happy just to know how what a great community that this has become. I kind of saw it as like a fan page or a place where I could talk about my latest accomplishments and things like that. But it's really turned into a really sweet community, and I love it. And that made it was plain when you guys are so supportive of all the people who won during this month of 300. Even if it was just like one download, everybody was like, "Hey, congratulations!" And I really love that. And I wish that I could tell each and every one of you just how grateful I am for this community that you've given. But my wedding vows are pretty specific about that, and so I'll just have to say thank you so much and blow everybody a big kiss, and say congratulations to all the winners, and thank you very much for everybody who has participated in the month of 300. So I'm going to let's take out these. Let's take out the comments. We can see everything. We've got our final month of 300 prize, which is a VIP ticket to A.L.L.U.R.E, the audiobook convention in September 22nd through the 24th next year. That includes round-trip airfare anywhere in the contiguous U.S. and hotel tickets or hotel room at the Palmer House in Chicago. And special thanks to Pink Flamingo for Pink Flamingo Productions and Sarah Puckett for giving us this amazing VIP package for A.L.L.U.R.E. So if you guys are ready, I've got the winner here somewhere. Where did I put the winner? I've got it. I swear to God, I've got it. I do. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. The winner of the VIP ticket and the round trip air and hotel to Chicago next year for the month of 300. Week 4 winner is Betty Tobias. So Betty Tobias, congratulations. Are you here? I think that Betty is here, and I would love, Betty, if you wanted to hang out. I saw you pop in with a comment before, Betty, but I don't know if you're still here. If you are, that would be so awesome. But yeah, I don't see Betty's comments yet, so she might not have stuck with us, but we'll definitely get a hold of you. So Betty Tobias, you are the winner of week 4 in the month of 300, and thank you again for everybody who spent time and entered the contest to win the downloads and the weekly grand prizes. So I'm really excited about the fact that we're going to meet up in Chicago next year at the A.L.L.U.R.E. And by the way, I will let you know. So they've got a special room block that they're reserving at the Palmer House. And so as soon as that room block is open, I'll be sure to post that on my page so that you'll know, and you can go grab your room for next year. So because I know that their rooms go pretty quickly. So that's it. I think that we've had a pretty amazing run during this month of 300, and special thanks again to Denise Black, who is she's just our savior, and you guys have spent a lot of time with her. And thank you, Kathy. I really appreciate the fact that you guys liked the month of 300 so much. And so, Annette will be your roommate, Cindy, if you need somebody to share a room. So let's see what else we have. So Julie Demare says congratulations. Pamela says congratulations as well. Erica says congratulations, Betty. And who else? Let's see. So Ronnie says hot diggity dog, Betty. And there's all sorts of congratulations going on. So that's what I love. I mean, I think it's so cool. Like it was really exciting for me to put this whole thing together, especially because I wasn't the one who had to track everybody down when you won. And so Denise probably won't be as excited next year when we do it. Well, I guess I'll have to wait until like maybe the month of 600 or something like that, or maybe we'll do it the month of 500. I don't know, but. Anyway, so thank you again to Denise for that. But I want to show off all these congratulations to Betty because I think it's really cool when your fellow fans are excited for you. So Felicia, and it's so cool to have all of you guys out here just hanging out. So thank you very much for all that. Okay, well, I think that you are done with me, and I'm about ready to go out there and start figuring out how to make it happen. And so we've made it to the month of 300. I think that I have 306 books out as we speak. There's a bunch on pre-order. By Tuesday, I think we'll be at 310, and I think by next Sunday, we'll probably be at about 315, 316, something like that. So the next one coming out that I'm really excited about is J.A. Huss and the book called Sick Heart. That's a book that I did with Lessa Lamb. And if you haven't heard Lessa Lamb yet, that girl she's really, really, really talented. And she's got a pretty sexy voice too. So I think that Sick Heart should be out, I think, on October 3rd or 4th, and we'll have a trailer. As soon as the trailer comes out, I'll put that out. But I'm really excited to see that come out because what an amazing story that Sick Heart was. It was a real blast to read. So so Roniel understands Lessa is fire, and so Lessa is in the Karen Hoffman series as well that we're going to be working on any minute now. So thank you, Julie. We appreciate it, and happy that we could bring you some enjoyment for the month of 300. Okay, I think I'm done. And I will see you on the comments. We'll hang out together and post comments back and forth. And thanks again. Ciao.